Hello and welcome back to the USA Leaders. In this video, we are going to look at the story of how 5 tech giants got grilled by the US Senate over online child safety. But why were these tech titans grilled? On January 31st, 2024, the CEOs of Meta, X, TikTok, Snap, and Discord testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee about the potential harms of their products on young users. They faced questions about sexual predators, addictive features, suicide and eating disorders, unrealistic beauty standards, bullying, and more.
I was sexually exploited on Facebook.
I was sexually exploited on Instagram.
I was sexually exploited on X.
This is my daughter, Olivia.
This is our son, Matthew.
Look at how beautiful Miriam is.
My son, Riley, died from suicide after being sexually exploited on Facebook.
The hearing was triggered by a series of reports by the Wall Street Journal that exposed how Meta knew about the negative impacts of Instagram on teens, especially girls, but did little to address them. The reports also revealed how Meta's own research showed that its platforms were used by human traffickers, drug dealers, and terrorists. The hearing began with recorded testimonies from kids and parents who said they or their children were exploited on social media. Some of them were in the room, holding pictures of their dead or injured kids. They wanted the tech CEOs to take responsibility and apologize. But the apologies they got were not enough. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said he was sorry for what they had been through, but defended his company's efforts to protect children. He said Meta was investing billions of dollars in safety and working with industry partners to create standards and regulations. TikTok CEO Shou Chu said his company was committed to creating a positive and safe environment for its users, and that it had taken steps to limit the exposure of harmful content and ban accounts that violated its policies. Ex-CEO Linda Yaccarino said her company was focused on providing quality content and empowering creators, and that it had implemented policies and tools to prevent and remove inappropriate content and behavior. Snap CEO Evan Spiegel said his company was built on privacy and self-expression, and that it had developed features and partnerships to support the mental health and well-being of its users. Discord CEO Jason Citron said his company was a place for communities and friendships, and that it had invested in moderation and reporting systems to keep its users safe. But the senators were not satisfied. They accused the tech CEOs of being greedy, irresponsible, and unaccountable. They said the tech companies were putting profits over people, and that they were exploiting the vulnerabilities of children and teens. They also criticized the tech CEOs for hiding behind Section 230, a law that shields them from liability for the content posted by their users. They said the law needed to be reformed or repealed, and that the tech companies needed to be regulated and fined. The hearing lasted for more than 4 hours, and it was tense, emotional, and heated. But did it change anything? Did it make the internet a safer place for kids? Did it make the tech giants more accountable? The answer is not clear. The tech CEOs said they were willing to work with the lawmakers and the regulators to find solutions, but they also said they needed more time and more data to make changes. They said they were not the only ones responsible for the problems, and that they needed the help of parents, educators, and society. The senators said they were not going to wait any longer, and that they were going to take action. But they also said they needed more support and more consensus from their colleagues and the public. They said they were not the only ones who could solve the problems, and that they needed the cooperation of the tech companies. So what's next? Will there be more hearings, more reports, more bills, more lawsuits? Will there be more apologies, more promises, more features, more partnerships? Will there be more stories, more tragedies, more victims, more survivors? We don't know, but we do know this: the internet is a powerful tool that can be used for good or evil, and we all have a role to play in making it better. We all have a voice, and we all have a choice. Be mindful of what you consume online. Talk to your kids about internet safety, and hold these platforms accountable. We all have a role to play in creating a safer digital space. So, what are your thoughts on the Senate hearing? Did the CEOs get what they deserved? Do you think enough is being done to protect children online? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching.